going. Oops. Put that back. All right, time to finish off Hostage Negotiator. Career. All right, so I left off. I just finished year 7 after capturing Edward. Saved all 7 hostages, no deaths. Haven't had any deaths since year 3. So, 3 more years to go. And career 8 starts off with a stressor. I have 2 stressors here. Decided to zoom in on the camera a little bit to get a better view. So all these big cards are off the screen now. But yeah, I have 2 stressors, colleagues and debt. So, I'm just going to roll 1 through 3. I'll take the top one. I got a 6, so bottom one. All right, stressor, debt. Have to resolve this. The debt is getting to be too much. You got wind of a dirty judge that can make things like this go away. Choices are ask the judge for a favor or bribe the judge. Well, I already have a little corruption. Let's see, I'm at level 2 on the corruption. Oh, that's not quite on there. Let me move that over. There. Yeah, I'm at level 2 on the corruption. I forgot, what does that do? That means, yeah, your career stress can't go below that. So I'm sure if I bribe the judge, I get some more corruption. Asking the judge for a favor, that might be corruption too. So, does it make a difference? I don't know. Well, I'm going to ask the judge for a favor. All right, it says you can't just come in here asking for something like that without offering something in return. He refers you to a debt settlement company that helps you, but your credit is ruined. Oh, +2 personal stress. Well, hey, no corruption. I also have a card that at any point, let's see, what was that? Vacation time? All right, picked that up earlier. Single use, you can discard this from the game to have -3 on personal stress. Although because I'm divorced, I can't go below 3, but well, I can use that to counteract what I just got. I think I may as well. So vacation time, you're out of here. So, all right, just go right back down to 3. Okay. Yeah, that's out of here. Oh, wait. Okay, proceed to this year's career event. All right. So, career 8. Career year 8. Oh, hang on. Let me fix one little thing. Come on. All right, that's better. Okay. Career year 8. The chief pulls you aside. We've run the numbers, Lieutenant, and this is how many hostages have died on your watch over the years. Well, no choice here. It just says if more than 20 hostages have died, look at that one. If 20 or fewer, all right, so this will be, at least I get the good one. I've had 9 hostages die, so not the end of the world. Okay, if 20 or fewer have died, let's see. Your results are better than most. I mean, if I had 20 dead, that doesn't sound very good. All right, good job. What am I again? Lieutenant. Good job, Lieutenant. This is why you are at the top. This is why you are the top choice when the tough calls come in. But don't get cocky. Stay focused and keep striving for success. Choose one. Gain the reward of your choice. Okay. Or -3 career stress and -3 personal stress. Well, I just got the -3 personal stress, so I'm at the minimum that I can be. And career stress, I can only lower it 1, so no. Choose the reward of your choice. Okay. Alright, what rewards are left? Vacation time, I assume that's going to be about like the other one. There's still the 4 advanced skills left, 1 more die and 3 envelopes, which I don't know, maybe they're more conversation cards. I have no idea what's, and these, but yeah, there's still 1 die. Promotion, well, I already get to roll for promotion after each year because of whatever card I have. Well, the other promotion card. I have to just get below the merit. Digital forensics, I already got one of those, and CPR, I got one of those. I don't know if these just do the same thing as the other ones. I want another advanced skill. Alright, there are 4 of them, so I'm just going to roll, and as soon as I get a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's going to choose which one I take. Nope. Alright, 1. Alright, take the top advanced skill. Okay, let's see what this one is. Oh, it's the last die. Open special box D1 and remove this card from the game. Alright, so I have all 3 special dice. No, that's empty. Although there's also this black die. Yeah, that has shields all over it except one has an X. I wonder if that means dead hostage? No idea. I don't know where that black die comes in. Alright, D1. Let's see what's on this one. So another green die, and this one, oh, okay. Special thing about this one is 3s and 4s can be turned into a shield with 2 cards. So of these, I think that'll be my 3rd choice. I'll stick with the first 2 I got, the one where you can re-roll a 1, or this one where this 6 has 2 shields. I think I'll stick with those when I have 2 dice, and add this one in when I get to 3. Okay. Alright, so I got the reward of my choice. Crisis. Remove Donna, Elijah, Edward, the Sievers, and Arcane from the campaign Abductor deck, if they're still in there. Those were the first 5 added in year 1. Let's see, I already did Edward, Elijah, and Donna. So it should just be the Sievers and Arcane. Oh, Arcane was who was going to come up next. Oh no, the Sievers are gone. That's right. I had to draw 2 at one point and pick which one to do and discard the other one. So the Sievers are gone. Arcane was the only one left. Alright, so shuffle these back up. Then shuffle the deck and draw a campaign abductor card. Alright, so year 8. New abductor to fight. So this time I get Circle of Automa. No idea what they do. I mean, I assume that's multiple people. It shows 1 on there, but it's a circle. Okay. Let's see, where are they? Alright, that's one of the little expansion decks, so there are lots of cards. Oh yeah, and that's a lot of abductors. We have Angry Cultist, Defensive Cultist, Arrogant Cultist. Are these the 7 dwarves? Impatient Cultist, Kind Cultist, Meek Cultist, Militant Cultist, Normal Cultist, and Volatile Cultist. Okay. And each of them says, while current abductor, or when he becomes the current abductor, so I guess it keeps switching, who knows. Alright, special rules for this one. Let's see what this says. Oh, and then there are A special escape demand card and 2 major demand cards, and then 3 new conversation cards, and 1 terror card. All right. Ooh, what are these conversation cards? Yeah, they say on there, for use with Circle of Automa only. Well, let's see the special rules first, then maybe those will make sense. Oh, lots of cards for the special rules. Alright, the Abductor deck, yeah, okay. A cult known as the Circle of Automa is under siege by the FBI, and you have been called in to negotiate. There are a few new rules to go over when adding these cards to Hostage Negotiator. The cult members are represented by the Circle of Automa Abductor deck. Okay. In game turns, the cult members are both abductors and hostages. Interesting. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do not use the second in command for this scenario, so we'll just put that aside for now. During setup, shuffle the abductor cards and place them in a face-up pile to create the abductor deck. On the back, they all say the same thing. It said face-up, though, so we get to see who's the abductor, just not who's coming up next. Oh, we should read their little bio. The Circle of Automa believes that everything exists within a universal sphere. They also believe it is a universe whose clockwork nature is soiled by the chaos of humanity's insistence on individuality and freedom of choice. As directed by their religious text, the Sphere. Are they referring to the book by Michael Crichton? The cult members wear shapeless robes and refuse names. In circular order, they take turns being the faceless voice of the Automa, their so-called creator and controller. The FBI discovered the Circle's plan to use the mechanics of chemistry to mitigate the evils of human-spawned randomness, and the cult is now under siege. Okay. Alright, we start off with Arrogant Cultist. It says, while the current abductor, you may pay 2 conversation points once during the conversation phase for -1 threat level. If you do not do this, and the Arrogant Cultist is the current abductor at the end of the conversation phase, then it's +1 on the threat level. He says, don't make kings of others, only yourself. This is from The Sphere, Rules of Interaction, Rule 13, Case 3. Okay. Alright, what's next? You may look through the deck at any time, but must keep the cards in order. Alright, so I can see who's coming up next if I want. The abductor who is on top of the deck at any given time is the current abductor. At the end of every terror phase, place the current abductor on the bottom of the deck, so it cycles through. All conversation cards that have at least one save a hostage effect are known as extraction cards. Anytime you'd like to resolve an extraction card, you must first make a firefight check. To make a firefight check, simply roll a threat roll and apply the effect based on the results as follows. If you get a shield, no effect. If you don't get a shield, dead hostage. Although, I don't know if anyone actually gets killed. Like other threat rolls, you may convert 4s and play cards that impact a threat roll. After the firefight check, resolve the extraction card as normal. Alright, so saving and killing hostages. Hostages may only be saved by achieving save hostage results. So, can't get the threat level down to S and then further lowerings of the threat level save them. So only from, well, things like hostage escort. let's see. If you reduce the threat level beyond S, instead you get 1 conversation point. Okay. When a hostage is killed, remove a Circle of Automa abductor card from the top of the deck and move a hostage piece from the hostage pool to the killed area of the board. Similarly, when a hostage is saved, remove a Cult of Automa abductor card from the top of the deck and move a hostage to the saved area. Okay. If the abductor is eliminated, then treat it as a dead hostage. If a terror card states that more hostages are taken, then instead increase the threat level. Okay. The Could I Talk To? What's that? Oh, that's a new card. This conversation card lets you change the current abductor. First, find the abductor you would like to choose, then take all of the abductor cards above it and put them at the bottom. Yeah, okay. Cycle through until you get to it. When the hostage pool is empty and at least half of the hostages have been saved, the game ends, like normal. Alright. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Alright, so I get these 3 extra conversation cards worth 1, 1, and 3. So, Could I Talk To switches the current abductor. That costs 1. A convenient distraction, what does this do? All extraction attempts this conversation are resolved without doing a firefight check. Alright, and then that's only costs 1. Or if you get 1 shield, it's just the next one. No firefight check. And make a surgical strike. Costs 3. You can eliminate 1 abductor with 1 shield or save any of them with 2 shields. That costs 3. For 3, I'd rather get hostage escort. That seems much better. I don't have tons of room. Oh, I'm just going to put these here. Leave some space up for some minor demands. It didn't say what the setup is for them. Well, I guess they have their own escape demand and 2 major demand cards. I guess 2 of them? I don't know. It didn't include that in the setup. Okay. It doesn't say where I start on the threat level either. Alright, how about the little demand pack instructions? Which one are they in? This one. Maybe it says in here. Alright, so is any of this not just what's on those 2 cards? I don't see anything. This doesn't say where to start. Okay, yeah, that doesn't say anything. Did it say on the back of this and I just missed? Oh, well, see, look, normal cultist has something. Alright, here we go. Yeah, alright, that's the only one that says anything. It says 9, well, of course, there are 9 hostages. Threat level 4. Alright, that's where it's starting. And this says, starting demands. Where are they? Well, they have 2 major demands. The infidel must recant, and don't harm our kids. It says, this one's face up, and then the escape card. So, alright. Kind of silly they put it on that one. Was that one even the one that was on top at the start? I don't think it was. Okay. So, threat level 4. The infidel must recant starts face up. And then maybe one of the other abductors makes this one come into play, the other major demand. Oh, hey, how's it going? just started reading all the special rules for the Circle of Atoma. Alright, so they start with this major demand. The infidel must recant. Spend 4 conversation points to concede this during any conversation. The demand is automatically conceded if the angry cultist is extracted or eliminated. Alright, so that might be, if the final pivotal event is resolved while this card is in play, then +3 on the threat level. If you concede it, you just get rid of it. Alright, or you just kill the angry cultist, or extract him. Alright, so that might be one reason you'd want to use one of those cards to choose which cultist is in charge at the time. Where is the angry one? Way down there. Okay. Alright, so that major demand is face up. And then they also have an escape demand. And then 1 terror card to add into the deck. I'm going to make sure that one shows up, so I'll take 9 from the terror deck and add to that, and then 1 pivotal event. Oh, I seem to have a pivotal event mixed in with the terror cards. Don't have any more, do I? No. Alright. 9 of these. I think that was 9. Yeah. Okay, and then the last round, a pivotal event. Okay, mix in that special one. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I can only... So the cultists are all both abductors and hostages, and I can only save them by saving hostages. So I think I need conversation points, so I get all the free cards to start off. I want to get the threat level down. Oh, and one of the rewards, if you didn't make it for that, was another special die. This one you can turn 3s and 4s into a shield by discarding 2 cards. So, got the last die. Okay, so I think... Alright, what did he say? His special thing going on with the arrogant cultist is if I spend 2 conversation points, I can lower the threat level by 1. Alright, well, you know what? I'd like to see what that escape demand is. So I'm going to do that first. What's your escape demand? Oh, I got a shield, so I can reveal the escape demand. Escape demand, presidential pardon. Okay. Spend 2 conversation points to concede this during any conversation to resolve all extractions this turn without firefight checks. Penalty, though, for doing that is the abductor escapes at the end of the turn. I have that one thing that can concede something free, but yeah, not really going to be necessary. All right, so that's out of the way. Let's see. Oh, let's try to get that threat level down. Keep cool. Or I could do some small talk. As soon as I get conversation points, that can lower it. But also might end the conversation. Uh-oh. Reroll 1. -1 on the conversation points. And this also says, if I don't ever spend 2 conversation points this round, threat level goes up 1 at the end. So I definitely want to get that. All right, how about the other keep cool? Failure again, now I'm at -2. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm going to try the... Actually, the what are your demands, I could just discard for 1 point. And then maybe play a small talk. Yeah, alright. I'm going to discard that for 1 point. Play a small talk. Alright, good. 2 shields. So now I'm up to 2. Great. I can spend 2 to move down 1 on the threat level. One more small talk. Oh, failure. I get 1 point, and that ends the conversation, but I'm out of cards anyway. Okay, so, well, first, I guess I get to purchase one of the 1-pointers. Well, reroll, or, well, what are those? One specific for this. All right, there's the... Can I talk to? So, switch to an abductor of your choice if you get 2 shields. And get 1 conversation point, or just switch with 1 shield. That might be good to try to make this go away. Although, this doesn't really do anything. I don't know. I'll try to just start saving them. I'd rather get a reroll. Well, what was the other one that's 1 point? Well, that's right. You can do extractions without a firefight check. I'm not too worried about the firefight check. As long as I can get down here and have 3 dice, that should be fine. Okay, reroll. Now I don't know if I play a terror card first or pick a new cultist. Well, we'll do a terror card. Draw and resolve the next one. I'm mad as hell. +2. Oh. Okay, so arrogant cultist now goes to the bottom, and now the normal cultist is in charge. This is the abductor. No special rules for this one, I guess. Oh, he has a quote though. Strive to be the best, but know that you commune with the automa by striving, not by being the best. Supplemental text. Atmosphere, Guide to Immortality. List for the living, 9th decree. Some weird stuff on there. Alright. So, next round, well, I don't get to do anything. All I have is my reroll. Well, all these are supposed to go back to the shop. So I get to buy all the free ones. That's all I get to do. Oh, I'm at 0 points. So rebuy all the free ones. And tarot card. You aren't listening to me. +1 a threat level for each unrevealed demand card in play. But there aren't any. And discard all what are your demand cards from your hand. Alright, so I don't get to use those 2 this time. Actually, maybe it would be good to go back to the arrogant cultist anytime I have the small talk cards to try to use that to lower the threat level. Well, I'll have to think about that next time. Alright, keep cool. Try again to get the threat level down. Okay, 2 shields. That's -1 and 1 conversation point. Do that again. 2 shields again, so same thing. 2 and down 1. Okay, small talk, try to get some more points. I can discard 2 cards to turn that into 2 points. Or I can just take the result and get 1 point, and I don't get to do the last one. Although, if I discarded both of these, I'd be done anyway. now I'm just going to take the 1 point. Okay, conversation ends. I'm going to keep that re-roll. 3 points. Oh, I guess I also should have looked at who's coming next. Maybe I should do that first. Next is the defensive cultist. When he becomes the current abductor, discard an extraction card of your choice from your hand. If you do not have an extraction card in your hand, there's no effect. Okay. Well, so if I spend my 3 points on any extraction cards, I'm just going to have to discard them. Guess I won't do that. Let's see. So I only have 3 points. You know what? I think I'll get you talk, I'll listen. It's worth conversation points. If you can get 2 shields, it's 3 and you get to keep it. And the other reroll. Really wanted hostage escort, but I'd have to discard it. Okay, new terror card. Oh, these go away. Oh, wait a minute. No. I get to buy the free ones too. What are your demands there? Now there are 3 in there for the next time I purchase anything. I spent all my points. Terror card. I want to play a game. Roll a die and compare the result to the current threat level. If it's higher, dead hostage. Lower, saved hostage. Equal, no effect. Okay. That's dead hostage. So that means, well, I kill the cultist that's on top, so the normal cultist is now gone. I'll just set him over here. And one of the hostages goes into the killed hostage pile. All right. Oh, nobody had died in 5 years. All right, now it's the defensive cultist. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't supposed to switch before. You don't switch every turn. You switch when you save one or extract one. Wait, no, what did it say? Maybe it did say every turn. All right. Yeah, no, I think it did say every turn. Let me reread that. It's on here somewhere. Okay, yeah, at the end of every terror phase, put the one on the top on the bottom. Yes, you do change every turn, and it's after the terror phase, so that was correct. Although the terror phase killed him, so I guess this now goes to the bottom. You've got to temporarily be the abductor during the terror phase. Yep, all right. Okay, then now I'm on Impatient Cultist. While this cultist is the abductor, after resolving each face-up conversation card, make a threat roll with 1 extra die. If I fail, conversation's over. Alright, so after every card, I have to roll. Okay. Well, this time, with no demands to reveal, I think I will just trade these in for 2 points. And then I have, oh, that's right, I have you talk, I'll listen, and small talk. All right, let's do you talk, I'll listen. Really want 2 shields. Oh, that's 0 shields. That'd be +1 on the threat level and end conversation. No, I'm gonna re-roll. Let's see, I'm gonna re-roll the one with 2 shields on it. Fail again. I really don't want that +1 threat, so I'm gonna do that again. Well, utter failure. All right, threat level goes up 1. Conversation's over. Not getting anything done so far. Oh, I completely forgot to do that. Oh, so wait, after the very... Wait, what did I... Okay. Oh, those are the re-rolls. Oh no, I've only played one face-up. Although, does that include playing a re-roll card? Let's see. No, after resolving each face-up conversation card. Yeah, not sure. Well, conversation's ended anyway, so. Alright, we'll take it like that. Tarot card. Oh, buy the free ones. And I have 2 points. I'm going to just take a breath. Maybe with all those I can finally get that threat level down. Alright, all these go away. Okay. Tarot card. Cultist children. Alright, this is the special one for them. Put the major demand, don't harm our kids, in play revealed. Add 1 hostage to the pool, and this card becomes the current abductor. Add 1 hostage to the pool, and this card, this card, I guess, is the current abductor. It will remain the current abductor and may only be saved when don't harm our kids is conceded. If the abductor is killed, you lose the game. Huh, alright. Well, let's see what that one says. Don't harm our kids. When the cultist children are the current abductor, you may spend 4 conversation points to concede this demand for saving the kids. Alright, that doesn't sound too bad. I have to spend 4 conversation points to save that one. Although if any card comes up that's going to kill a hostage, that'll kill that current abductor, and it's game over. So I need to take care of that now. Alright, let's see. Well, I'm going to play the keep cools first, try to get that threat level down. Or maybe just take a breath. Yeah, we'll do that one first. Oh, -2. That's not good. Well, keep working on that. Keep cool. Alright, there we go. +1 conversation point, -1 threat level. Do the same thing. Ooh, 2 shields, same thing. Oh, that's too bad. I'm only 1 away. Okay, gonna have to do small talk. Failed. I get 1 point. And that's the end of the conversation. Well, as long as this tarot card doesn't kill a hostage. That's right, I have CPR though. But that can't go away until I concede this. I don't know how to handle the well, alright, let's see if it even comes up. Okay, I only have 1 point, re-roll. Tarot card. Oh, these go back. Oh yeah, get to buy the free ones. Now +2 threat at the end of the round. Lower it back down 1. Never going to get 3 dice. Well, all I have are the demand ones and the small talk, so I guess I can try to get rid of that for now. So I'm just going to discard these for 2 points and try small talk. Okay, good. Got 3 points. So it costs 4 to make this go away. So that'll save the children, and that goes away. Well, hey, at least not everybody's going to be dead. And that's it. So 1 point again. Well, the other reroll card. Threat level now goes down 1. And new terror card. I have a bad feeling about this. Threat level up 1. I feel like the camera's zooming in and out a lot more. Or, excuse me, not zooming in, refocusing a lot more. Perhaps I should switch it off of autofocus. Where am I? Did the terror card. Yeah, new round. Oh, I didn't buy anything though. I mean, didn't buy all the free cards like I was supposed to, but that's not a free card. These should have been put back. And now it's the impatient cultist. So this was the one. Well, no, at the end of the terror phase, this should switch. All right, volatile cultist. Double all threat level increases and decreases. All right, well, this is a good time for keep cool. If I get any threat level decreases, I get to double it. All right, I like that. All right, maybe this round I can finally get something going. Keep cool. And I have rerolls. All right, 1 shield, I'll take that. So, volatile cultist doubles that, it's down to 2. Let's do that again. Okay, same thing. All right, it's down to S. I have 3 dice now. Well, may as well get some conversation points with small talk. Okay, 3 points. Hey, I can finally buy something good. I'm going to get hostage escort. Should be able to, well, can save at least 1, hopefully 2. All right, terror card. Oh, these go away. Oh wait, get the free ones too. Keep forgetting to buy the free ones. I think it's because I have free ones every turn right now. Minor demand, medicine. Concede during any conversation to ignore 1 dead hostage. Penalty for conceding, though, is you have to flip over a red terror card and discard it with no effect. So you lose a turn, and I don't have very many turns left. Yeah, put it right there. Oh, and now the abductor changes. It is now the meek cultist. What does the meek cultist do? Roll 1 extra die during threat rolls for the extraction cards. Yeah, during threat rolls for extraction cards. All right, so that'll be hostage escort. And that also includes firefight checks. Okay. So I'll get 1 extra die for the important rolls. Well, I'm going to start off with that one, the escort. Hostage escort. All right, so I'm finally trying to save some hostages. Now, I think it said before I do that, I have to do a firefight check, which is just do a normal threat roll, and as long as I get 1 shield, I can can play the card. Where? Oh, there they are. All right, firefight check. Where was that? There we go. Okay. So all conversation cards that rescue hostages. For this abduction, they're known as extraction cards, and anytime I'd like to resolve one, I must first make a firefight check. So I think I roll first, and then say I get 2 shields, I can save 2 hostages. Before I get to actually do that, then I have to roll again and make sure I get at least 1 shield. Okay. Now, because of the meat cultist, I get an extra die, so I get to roll 4. Alright, I got my 2 shields. So I'll get 2 hostages saved, except I now have to do a firefight check to first see if I get to do that. Alright, I got 1 shield, so success. Okay, so 2 saved hostages. And that'll just save the top 2 cultists. Oh, and I got rid of angry cultist. What did this say? So the infidel must recant. Spend 4 conversation points to concede this during any conversation, or it's automatically conceded if the angry cultist is extracted or eliminated. Alright, I extracted angry cultist. This goes away. No penalty for conceding it. It would raise the threat level 3 if I got to the pivotal event with that still on there. So, alright, that's good. Alright, so those 2 are out. Where did I put the other one? Over there. Alright, that's 3 of the cultists, 6 more to go. Alright. Oh, but I don't get my extra rolls anymore. Now what happens? Kind cultist. Play only one conversation card face down when converting a use 2 cards to convert into a shield into a success. Alright, so currently if I get a 4, I only have to discard 1 card to make it a success. Okay. Who's next? The militant cultist. When she becomes the abductor, I'll immediately go up 1 on the threat level. Alright. So, wait, why do I have 3 points? That's because I didn't reset it to 0 after the last round. Oh, and no extra die right now. That part's done. I think I just want to discard these for a couple conversation points again. And small talk. Alright, that's 3 points. So 5. Okay, now, let's see, the 5-point ones, there's roll extra dice, I don't think I really need that. Oh, secret extraction to get 3 hostages, that costs 6. But there is the other hostage escort, so I think I definitely want to get that. Play hardball, you can get 1 hostage and 5 conversation points. That could be good. But I'm thinking hostage escort. And one of the 2s. This can make all 4s successes for the rest of the conversation if you get 2 shields. Well, I know the threat level is about to go up 1. Well, I get to buy the free ones. I have the 2 rerolls. I guess the you talk, I'll listen. And the hostage escort. So if I can get 2 shields on that one, I get 3 points and get to use the card again the next round. And there's still, what, 6 of them to extract. I can get 2 on the next round, and I'll have 2 more rounds. I have to do 2 per round, basically. Okay, tarot card. Well, all right, hanging on every word. During the next conversation phase, you can spend 1 conversation point to ignore and end the conversation. Okay. All right, we'll put a little alert thing on there to remember that. All right. So who, well, it's the militant cultist now. Threat level goes up 1. While current abductor, when you play an extraction card, make an additional firefight check before resolving the card. All right, so have to do 2 firefight checks. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I forgot about the other cards. You know what? I kind of wish I would have bought one of these. I forgot about them. It'd be nice to change the abductor to somebody else right now. Well, too late. Who's coming up next? Back to the arrogant cultist next. All right, so hostage escort. For that to succeed, I need 2 shields and then 2 firefight checks. Need 1 shield each time. Well, I have the 2 rerolls, so we'll see. All right. Ooh. Okay, I got 1 shield, so that'll be 1 hostage, and the threat level goes up 1. I can use keep cool to get it back down. Oh, I should have done a keep cool first to get it down to S before doing this. Or I can do a reroll. I really feel like I need 2 hostages, so I think I should reroll. Wait, what else was up here? Spend 2 to concede during any conversation to resolve all extractions without firefight checks. Oh. Oh, this was maybe a bad idea. Perhaps I should have just waited, try to do them all in 1 turn. That probably would have been a better idea. Well, all right, I'm going to re-roll 1. Okay, let's see. What dice do I have? I don't need the one with 2 shields, so we'll leave that aside. All right, I'll use this one, because 3s and 4s can both be turned into a success, so only a 1 and a 2 is a failure here. All right, there we go. 2 shields. Okay, so I'll get 2 hostages, but I have to do 2 firefight checks because of the militant cultist. I can discard 2 to make that a success and save the roll another one. Save the reroll. All right, I'm going to get rid of 1 keep cool and 1 small talk. 2nd firefight check. All right, good. Got a shield. All right, 2 more saved, or 2 more extracted. So militant and arrogant got extracted. Now I'm at defensive again. When he becomes the abductor, discard any extraction card of your choice from your hand. I don't have any now. He's about to change, though. It'll become the impatient cultist again. And then volatile and kind. All right. Okay, they're extracted. 4 more to go. Okay, keep cool. Oh, that one's not small talk. Keep cool. Let's try to get it back down to S. All right, -1, it's back at S. Okay, you talk, I'll listen. If I can get 2 shields, it's 3 points, and I get to have it again next round. Oh, that's a reroll. All right. Another reroll. Okay, 2 shields. 3 points. And instead of going back into the shop, it goes back to my hand. Okay, and that's it. So I'll hang on to the reroll. I'm going to put this over here so I don't forget it. 3 points. Hostage escort again. Okay, and then, yeah, that's it. Get my free cards. So small talk, and then what are your demands? So she gets some good conversation points from that, and these go back down here. All right. Zeros and hostage escort. So yeah, it might be good to, well, if I wait until the final round, get the other hostage escort, yeah, then I can do this, and I don't have to do any firefight checks, which is probably good. Well, let's see what the, and that. All right, let's see what the terror card is. Ooh, pick your poison. Threat level goes up 2. 1 fewer die until the next conversation phase ends. Or flip 2 red terror cards and discard them in the pile with no effect. I can't do that. That would end the game. Well, if I'm going to hang on to stuff, I want to hang on to the hostage escort. Why? Who's coming up next turn? Okay, impatient. So he makes me do an extra threat roll with 1 extra die every time after every conversation card. And then it'll be volatile for the last round. Okay. And he just makes the threat level move up or down double. All right. So if I just don't, well, if I don't do the hostage one, hang on to you talk, I'll listen. I could just trade these in. Oh, actually, no, if I'm not going to play any of these, the last round, you can rebuy them, even if you just use them in the last round. So I could just trade in all of these for 1 point. No, I could roll small talk. I could trade these in, roll this, if the conversation ends, whatever. And save everything else. Okay, and then try to do it all in 1 round. Okay, so I'm going to pick, I lose 1 die for this conversation phase. All right, so which one am I losing? The new one. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that was it for that. Now we move to the arrogant cultist, or excuse me, the impatient cultist. So on this round, I'm going to trade in both of these to get 2 conversation points. And then small talk will get me at least 1, and then I can buy the other hostage escort. That'll be enough to rescue everybody, and then if I can get 2 conversation points, I can play that, and then I don't have to do firefight checks. Just need both of these to be successes. Okay, small talk. All right, 1 shield is 2 points, so I have 4. All right, and then, well, I have to do a threat roll, and if I don't succeed, I end the conversation, but I'm going to end it there anyway. So 4 points. I get the 2 hostages and another reroll. Okay, so I have both rerolls. 2 cards that can rescue hostages. Get all these. And then I'll be able to rebuy the free ones once the turn starts. So I can trade stuff in, maybe get something else too. let's see, how much was this? Well, this one, 2 shields, you only get 1 hostage of your choice. Yeah, that's no good. All right, last terror card, Pivotal Event. For the rest of the game, no more hostages can be saved by reducing the threat level below S. Well, with these abductors, you can't save hostages that way anyway. So, all right. So that's not doing anything. Okay. Then, well, I gotta rebuy these free cards. So, all this stuff to use. Well, I need 2 conversation points so that I can avoid firefights. So I could either say play 1 small talk and try to get that. Oh, and I'm back to 3 dice. Oh wait, new. Come here. All right, it's the volatile cultist. So threat increases and decreases are doubled. No big deal. But that does mean the keep cool, -1 threat level would give me conversation points instead. So I would get 2 conversation points. Well, 3 if I roll 2 shields. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll play this instead of just discarding a couple. Try to get the conversation points this way. Alright, I got 1 shield. That'll be 2 conversation points. So now, yeah, spend 2 conversation points to concede this. The abductors escape at the end of the turn if I don't rescue anybody, but that's fine. It's the last turn anyway. So no firefight checks now. I'm just going to put that with the abductors. Okay, no firefight checks. That's good. So now I have 2 rerolls, and then all these cards I can trade in if I get one of those. So, all right. Shouldn't be a problem now. Oh wait, what's going to happen after the first time? Who's going to come to? It's on defensive cultist. Oh, that's bad. No, if I save 2, defensive cultist becomes the abductor, and that'll make me discard an extraction card. Great. I need him to not come up as the abductor. That means I really need to extract somebody else first. Or I need to extract a single one. Or maybe I need that one. Okay, I need 3 conversation points. No, I spent 2. I need 3 conversation points to get this and extract anyone I want. Okay, let's see. How about one of the small talks? Maybe I can get 3 right here. All right, that's 3 points. I'm definitely buying that one. Okay, make a surgical strike. You can take out whoever you want. So if I take out defensive cultist, then it'll come to the impatient cultist, which will be fine. Oh no. Yeah, if I do him and then 2 more, yeah, all right. Okay, so surgical strike. Great, got 2 shields. So I take out whoever I want. Actually, I guess it really doesn't matter, but I don't like him, so he's extracted. All right, and then I still have these 2. And one of them just needs to have 1 success. Well, I didn't have to do firefight because of the conceding that demand card. All right. Great, 2 shields, that's 2 more. So volatile cultist and kind cultist go away. Now I'm on impatient cultist, he's the only one left. And every time you play a conversation card, you have to do a threat roll. Otherwise, well, if you fail, the conversation ends, but I'm going to try to end it right here anyway. Just need one shield. Have 2 reroll cards. Ah, there we go. 1 shield. That does it. Yep, 1 dead hostage to lose the clear years. Although, I can't remember how that hostage died. Could I have used CPR? Did that come from a tarot card? Oh, I think that was from I Want to Play a Game. I rolled higher than threat level. That was a dead hostage. So I think I screwed up and didn't use CPR. So, my fault. Shouldn't have been a dead hostage. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure I rolled a 6 on that and got a dead hostage. And CPR didn't get flipped over, so bad negotiating. All right. So, year 8 went up against the cult. Oh, I guess there was the circle of Automa, but yeah, whatever. They're the cult. So a win. They were all extracted, so that would be captured. Saved 9, that's right, because the kids got added in, and 1 dead. That's 10 dead total. Alright, well, 1 killed hostage. Pool's down to 25 hostages, but there are only 2 more years, so can't lose the game by running out of hostages. For the career mode, you start off with 35 hostages total. And yeah, still have 25. Any of the saved ones just go back. All right. So I get to get rid of all the Circle of Automa stuff. That was, there it is, Surgical Strike. All right, all of them, they're major demand. There was a minor demand in there, or there was 1 tarot card. Where is it? Oh, that's pivotal. So I discard it over here instead? Oh, no, that was this up here. There we go. No, it's not. That's medicine. Oh, there we go. Yes, I did put it in that pile. All those wins, 1 loss. Too bad. All right, so that finished. Now it's time for a personal card. There's the next one on top. One day at the park, while you were out getting some fresh air, a journalist approaches you. Hey, I recognize you, don't I? Sure enough, he knows you from the force. Maybe saw you at the station while interviewing the chief, or who knows. Hey, so I'm looking for an insider I can trust to help me get the early lead on some stories. I'll make it worth your while, if you know what I mean. He drops an envelope in your lap. Do we have an agreement? So, accept the offer. I'm sure that's more corruption. I'm still only at 2. Or decline the offer. Alright, what do we think? Take some more corruption or try to be clean? Accepting it, I bet, well, stress or debt would go away, but I don't have a stress or debt. Maybe your career stress goes down, but, well, it can hardly go down at all. So, should we decline? I'm going to decline. Decline the offer. You hand the envelope back to him with a no thanks. With a no thanks to go with it. Ah, a straight and narrow kind of guy, eh? Well, we'll see how you do next time you need the media for something, he says and walks off. Find the tarot cards minor demand media and minor demand beer. Remove them from the campaign permanently. Okay. Minor demand beer. Radio. Wait. Media. There's no minor demand media. Well, maybe that's in the original tarot deck. Yes, minor demand media coverage. That's from the original deck, but I'm using the Crime Wave deck, so that's not in there. Okay. I didn't know the media was good for beer. Alright, so this one's gone, which this is, I think this has come up once or twice. Yeah, you can take any conversation card you want, but the penalty is 2 threat level. Well, I don't get to have that now, so that's out of the game. Alright. Oh, and negotiation impacts. Mark your career sheet, did that. Successful negotiation. If you have an advanced skill, yeah, the advanced skills are all these dice, plus all those extra cards that I don't know about. And it is year 4 plus, it is. Gain an advanced skill. Ooh. Otherwise, +1 merit, reward vacation time. Alright, I get another advanced skill, so one of the cards. Alright, C1, C2, or C3? Where are those reward cards? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Middle one. C2. Okay, that's sealed. Let's see what's in here. Looks like conversation cards. 2 of them. Ooh, they're both free. Nice. Let's reflect on the situation. So they're both the same. 2 shields, you get -1 threat level and 1 conversation point. 1 shield, you just get -1 threat level. No shields, no effect. Those are nice. New free cards. So, wonder if these are also some free cards. Alright, those need some sleeves. Have a stack sitting nearby. Alright, I like that. Now there are 8 cards that are free. And that is the end of year 8. Okay, 2 more years to go. Start off year 9 with a stressor card. There's only 1 left. Stressor colleague, so I have to resolve this. You get pushed to the brink by the endless harassment from your colleagues and are strongly considering quitting. But then you wonder why it is that you should be punished. So, choices. Punch the next bully to mess with you right in the nose. Or talk it out. You are a negotiator after all. At least you are supposed to be. All right, so punch somebody right in the nose or talk it out. I'm thinking, well, tried to be good lately, so I'm thinking talk it out. Talk it out. You are a negotiator after all, at least you're supposed to be. So what happens if we talk it out? Before the morning briefing, you hear a few of the other negotiators making fun of the way you walk. Maybe they never heard about how you ran track in high school and made all state. So you walk over and inform them. Behind each and every one betting each and every one that you can whip them in a race. As expected, they all back down. Gain trait respected. All right. And then proceed to this year's career event. All right, respected. Don't have that trait yet. All right, stability respected. Respected, single use. You may discard this card to look at the results of any career or final card before making your choice. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, any career or finale card before making your choice. Well, there's only one more career card, and there will be the finale cards. I still don't know what these do. Restraint and Defiant, it just says some cards might refer to them. Hasn't come up yet. All right, so I can look at look at the results on those one time before making a choice. Okay. Career card. All right, career year 9. We've never seen this many crisis incidents back to back. I know you can't deal with all of them yourself, but I'm going to need your advice on who should handle these two. One of the hostage takers is extremely angry, and the other just seems scared. The chief awaits your advice. So go after the angry abductor or go after the scared abductor. I wonder if that chooses for you who you have to fight. I don't know. I'm thinking the angry one. Yeah, I'm going to do angry abductor. All right. Yeah, print's very small and red on this one. History says that the angry ones are the ones, or are more typical. Yeah. Start over. History says that the angry ones are the more typical negotiations, with standard tactics being most likely to work. But something in your gut says the team needs to be deep. Okay. Oh, just a lot of people on the team? Is that what they mean? You suggest sending extra support. Okay, yes. Roll red dice equal to the number of stars in your rank. Okay. Roll 4 red dice. Oh. Wait, when do I do a merit roll to try to get... I didn't do that before the last year. I was supposed to possibly go up to captain. Where's that promotion card? What does it say? Roll for promotion after each career card is resolved. I did not do that last year. So I was supposed to do a merit check. If I get lower than a 3, I go up to captain. 2. All right, so I should have been at captain during the last one. Oh, and now this goes away. All right, made it to maximum rank. Captain. Merit goes down to 1, but I don't think that matters now. I mean, maybe there's a use for merit once you're already a captain, but not that I know of. Ooh, career year 10, retirement party. Okay, so what happens at captain? Where are the rank cards? There they are. Okay, lieutenant gets replaced with captain. Once per negotiation, you may concede any demand, cost 6 or less, without paying the cost. So that's the same thing as the loyal card, except this you can only use once in the entire career. So yeah, it's the same as this, except I get to do it once every negotiation. Okay. Captain sounds good. I'm going to leave that on that side so I remember I have that. Okay, so roll. So really I'm captain. I should be rolling 5 red dice. What does it say? If you roll 2 or more successes, yep, 2 shields. You made the right decision and the team saved the day despite the abductor flying off the handle more than once. +3 merit. Oh, I'm not dealing with the... I completely misread this. It said send a larger team to deal with the angry abductor or send a larger team to deal with the scared abductor. I'm not dealing with the angry abductor. I'm going to have the scared one. There you get the angry one. Alright, well I get +3 merit. Otherwise, a smaller team could have handled the job. +1 career stress. Well, got a success. All right, I wanted to fight the angry abductor, so I did that wrong. Although, well, I guess no matter what, I get to fight the same person. I draw 3 campaign abductor cards and choose which one I want to fight. Return the others to the deck. All right, so that's career year 9 card. So draw the top 3, pick one, and then return the other 2 in there. So there'll still be 7 left for year 10. Connor Ogden, Renisha Sharp, or Misha Koskinen? Well, since I have no idea about any of them, I don't think it really matters too much. How about Misha? Alright, so Misha's coming up. Ah, good. Her stuff's right on top. Oh, what is this? Paranoia. Alright. Not as many rules as the last one. Lots of cards, though. Okay, starting demand. 1 Misha major demand. She has 2. So she gets 1 of these to start off. 1 Misha escape demand. She also has 2 of those. So she gets 1 of each of those. Place the paranoia card in play with a board side, with the board side face up. That looks bored. Yes, that looks scared. So what does this do? When a card or effect states roll for paranoia, roll a die and perform the results below. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all do different things. Flip this to scared when the number of hostages in the pool drops to 5 or less. Okay. And then, ooh, lots of dead hostages. Oh, roll a 1, you immediately flip it to scared. Okay. Alright, so Paranoia's on there. Oh, that can sit right here. Special rules. At the start of the spend phase, you must spend 1 conversation point or roll for Paranoia. Alright. That's at the start of the spend phase. Okay. Oh, second in command is back in play. Alright, major demand. Oh, this one. So, another one up there. Maybe there'll be a reason to draw the other one. Escape demand. I don't know why I'm really mixing them up at all. There are only 2, and I don't know what either one is. Alright, rules for Abductor Pack number 9, Misha. The crowd, oh wait, let's read her little bio too. Misha Koskinen is a social media celebrity. She's all about fame, follows, likes, and trolling her opponents. Sounds lovely. Her content makes her a favorite among her loyal fans who will do anything for her. Hundreds of fans showed up to a meet and greet at a local mall. But Misha has just as many antagonists who feel mocked by her videos. They came to protect and disrupt her event. Oh, excuse me, not protect. They came to protest and disrupt her event. At first, the influencer thought it was funny to rabble-rouse the crowd, but it soon turned violent, and Misha's composure broke. Misha's unarmed, but not all her fans are. As the altercations escalate, the dreams of the incident... As the altercations escalate, she dreams of the incident going viral. Alright, 11 hostages, and she starts at 5 on the threat level. It's 5, 8, 11. Okay, so I get to start with 2 dice. Gonna start with those 2 green ones. Okay, the crowd is restless and the abductor thinks this is a game. This negotiation will be tense. There are a few new rules to go over when adding the cards from this expansion to your Hostage Negotiator game. Alright, abductor-specific terror cards, that's all these. Let's see. This abductor pack introduces specific terror cards, major demand and escape demand. These are for use only with this pack. Yeah. Roll for Paranoia. I already know how that works. Roll a die and consult the results on a table. Some of these tarot cards are going to say roll for Paranoia. Yeah, like this one says concede for -1 threat. Place this card under Misha. I don't know what that'll do. Or roll for Paranoia and discard to this card. Penalty. If there are any demands underneath Misha, draw and resolve the next red tarot card after resolving this one. Okay. Some of those will say to roll for Paranoia. When a card or effect such as the Abductor's special ability causes you to roll for Paranoia, roll and see, do what that says. Alright, petty demands, that's what all these said. These are like minor demands in that they are drawn from the tarot deck, however they must be resolved immediately when drawn. If conceded, the card is slid underneath Misha's Abductor card. Be careful because the protesters will remember these conceded petty demands and their presence can force the game to an early conclusion. The petty demand penalties are dealt with whether the demand is conceded or not. Alright, so for this one, create a tarot deck by shuffling 4 of these together with 7 red tarot cards. Okay, so 11 red tarot cards instead of the normal 10. Okay, 4 of those. Seven of the regular ones. And one gold one. Oh, and these should be mixed together. Okay, so she starts at 5. Alright, so every time I want to spend conversation points to get cards, first I have to spend 1 point or I have to do a paranoia roll. Well, alright, so what's going on while she is bored? Well, if I get a 1, I flip this card to scared. Well, I can always just use this die and re-roll if it's a 1. Yeah, it says roll a die. It doesn't say roll red dice like that one roll I did a minute ago. Okay, if I roll a 2, it's a dead hostage. If I roll a 3, it's discard the next tarot card. Okay. I roll a 4, do nothing. I roll a 5, 2 conversation points. And roll a 6, save a hostage. Alright, so, well, with rolling this one, 2 and 3 are bad. 1 is a reroll, 5 and 6 are good, 4 is nothing. So, alright, it's a 50-50 shot at good or bad. Well, or they're just as many good as bad ones. Alright, so paranoia rolls, that's not too bad. Kill a hostage, save a hostage, and 1 CPR can counteract 1 of those. Alright, Misha, let's do it. Alright, get all the free cards, 8 of them now. I like that. So those new cards, let's reflect on the situation, those are really nice. Worst thing that happens is nothing. So between those and the keep cools, it would be possible to get down here all in this round. Alright, well, I'm going to do that. Let's reflect on the situation. New free card. What's going to happen? Okay, 1 shield. I go down 1. Do it again. 2 shields. That's -1 on the threat level. And +1 conversation point. Okay, 2 more and I get an extra die, so I'm thinking keep cools. Go for both of those. Okay, keep cool. -1. +1 conversation point. Alright, 1 more and I'm up to 3 dice already. Alright, 2 again. Alright, those were some fortuitous rolls. Alright. So already, just from doing that, up to 3 dice, still have 4 cards to go. Now I want to do her demands, and then try to get some conversation points with small talk. I'm really liking those 2 extra free cards. Be great to open up another one of those. Alright, what are your demands? So if I can get 2 shields, should be easier now with the 3 dice. That's reveal a demand and get 2 conversation points. One shield, well, that's reveal a demand or one conversation point. We'll do a demand. Let's see, her escape demand or her major demand. Go with the major demand. So what does this one say? Major demand, live stream on social media platforms. When revealed, roll for paranoia. All right. Let's see, that one. A 1, re-roll. 1 again, re-roll again. 2, oh, 2 was bad. 2 is a dead hostage. Well, so CPR is out already. That'll be a saved hostage. All right, too bad that had to be used already. Spend 5 conversation points to concede during any conversation for -2 threat. And for the rest of the game, ignore Misha's paranoia rule on her abductor card. All right. But what is the penalty? You slide this demand underneath Misha. If she's if she is eliminated, then you lose the game. Well, that's fine. I'll just save all the hostages and then capture her. This really doesn't sound too bad. I mean, the paranoia rules right now are not horrible, but when it flips over to scared, what did it say? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, once the number of hostages is down to 5 or less, once there are 5 or fewer hostages, then this flips over to scared. And then 1 or 2 are dead hostage, although 1 I'll re-roll. 3 is threat level goes up 1. Ooh, a 4, resolve the next red terror card. And then 5 and 6 are good. -1 threat. Oh. A 3, you also roll for paranoia again. Ooh. And then a 6 is +3 conversation points. Okay. Yeah, definitely want this to go away when that's on scared. So it'll cost 5 conversation points to do that at any point. Well, I'm going to be able to do it this round. Might be worth it. Well, let's see. All right. Let's see if I can find out what her escape demand is. Yep, 2 shields, so that is reveal demand and get 2 conversation points, so that's 5 already. So what is her escape demand? The crowd is growing and you will never find me. At the beginning of the conversation phase, you must place 1 conversation card from your hand under this card. If you don't, the demand is automatically conceded. Ooh. Do I do that at the beginning of each conversation phase? Spend 4 conversation points to set up a perimeter during the conversation to discard this demand and take all cards underneath it into your hand. Oh, they just keep piling up. Penalty for conceding, the abductor escapes at the end of the conversation. Oh, wow. Great. That's bad. Now I wish I hadn't revealed that. So, cards are just going to pile up under there. If I spend 4 conversation points, this goes away, but then that's the last round. Oh, whoops. Okay. And that also means I have to have cards every round, because it said, yeah, if you don't do this, if you don't put a card under here each conversation, the demand is automatically conceded. All right. So I can't have any rounds with no conversation points. I have to buy stuff every time. Well, some of the free cards are going to go under there. At least I have more free cards now. All right. Well, try to get some conversation points. Small talk. Alright, well, some good cards to put under there would be the what are your demands cards. Unless something in a tarot card is going to make more demands come out for her. That won't do anything. Or the what are your demands cards are just worth conversation points from discarding them. So, what is that? Shield? Okay. 2 shields, that's 3 conversation points. So I have 8. Alright, well, let's keep buying stuff. Alright, 1 more and a reroll. Alright. 2 more points. So 10 points. Now, before I spend, I have to spend 1 conversation point or roll for paranoia. Although, before I do that, I could do this right now. Spend 5 conversation points to concede this. I get -2 on the threat level. And then paranoia is gone. It says penalty for conceding is I put this under her. Oh, and then also if she's eliminated, then I lose. Well, if I spend 5 on that, I'll have 5 points. I have to spend money on, or I have to spend points on something I'm going to discard. Thinking I would just do a hostage escort and then get one of these that's worth 2 points and discard 1. Or I could buy both the rerolls and discard one of those. But I'd like to have the rerolls. Yeah, alright, I'm going to buy one of these. And I'm going to have to put that underneath the escape demand at the start of the next conversation phase. And I'm buying hostage escort and I'm conceding this. Threat level goes down 2, so 1 puts me on S, the other one saves a hostage. I'll be all the way down at 0, and then this goes under her. And paranoia is gone. Huh? What do you have pending? How was the game? Going all right. That was just the end of the first round for Misha. Her escape demand here, some working males. Her escape demand here says I have to put one of my conversation cards underneath this at the start of every turn, or if I don't do that, then this gets conceded and it's the very last turn. She escapes at the end. So I'm going to lose cards every time. Alright, so I spent my points. Okay, all these free ones. But at least now there are 8 free cards instead of just 6. So have a few extra for discarding. Alright. Tarot card. You aren't listening to me. +1 threat for each unrevealed demand. There aren't any. And discard all what are your demand cards from your hand. I don't have any in my hand, so that does nothing. Okay, that one is good. Alright, next round. So I have to put 1 card underneath there. So I'm going to have to do that 2-point card. And then all I have is a hostage escort, so I'll play that. Yeah, she started with 11. There's still 9 hostages to go. Oh, failure. Well, that's no good. I have nothing that I can use to counteract that. Failure. Add 1 hostage to the pool. Oh. Now there are 10 hostages left. Well, that wasn't good. Alright, that's it for that round. Oh, great. Well, okay, I have no points to spend, but that's fine. I get all the free ones now. Okay, that goes back here. Terror card. Fit of Rage. Alright, that one again. Right now, +2 on the threat level. But it goes back down 1 at the end of the conversation phase. That's fine. If I could just lower it 1, I'm back to 3 dice. Okay, but I have to put a card underneath that demand again. What are your demands? That's going under there. And the other, what are your demands? I'm probably going to save that for the next round and discard it then. Alright, so, one of the new ones. Let's reflect on the situation. If I fail, nothing happens. Discard 2 cards to turn that into -1 alert, or just take the nothing. I don't really want to discard any of these. I'm going to take the failure. Play the other one of those. Oh, there we go. Alright, 2 shields. -1, back to 3 dice. And 1 conversation point. Well, I can use my keep cools to try to start saving some hostages. Oh, reroll 1. Reroll it again. Failure, -1 conversation point. Alright. Wait, where's the other keep cool? Oh. I played a keep cool earlier when I meant to play the other let's reflect on the situation. Alright, whatever. Okay, the other let's reflect on the situation. Alright, I'll take the 1 shield. Alright, so now that's down to S. Well, I can't save any right now, but when it goes down 1 from the alert, that'll save 1. And I definitely need some conversation points. So, small talk. Okay, I'll take the 1, that's 2 points. And the other one. 2 points again. Okay, and then what are your demands? I'm going to hang on to that so that I have a card that doesn't have that much use to put under here next round. Or maybe it's better to hang on to the free ones and just buy another 2.1 and discard it. No. Maybe I'll do that later. Because I'd like hostage escort again and a reroll for my 4 points. Oh, or little compromises. Because that can get you 3, that costs 4, that can get you 3 hostages and some conversation points. Just won't get to buy a reroll. Yeah, I think little compromises. I want that one. Ooh, or there's a bold lie. No, not quite as good. Alright, little compromises. Yeah, with 3 dice, okay. I'd like to have some re-rolls, but oh well. I could also hang on to it and not play it next round. I could save it for 1 round. Let's see what the terror card is. Oh, these all go back. All these were free, yes. Okay, terror card. I want to play a game. Ah, this one again. Roll a die compared to the threat level. Well, if it's above the threat level, dead hostage. Oh, and threat level goes down 1. Oh, I also spent those. So the threat level going down 1, saved a hostage. But now, threat level's at 0, so no matter what I roll, dead hostage. I already used CPR, so Alright, that's a dead one. didn't get away clean this year. Okay, so now for the next turn. Oh, I have to put something under here again. There goes the other, what are your demands? Alright, so how many hostages are left? 8. Okay, I think I should hang on to little compromises. No. Well. Now, if I don't buy anything, I'm going to have to put one of the free ones under there next time, and I want to keep all these. I think I should play it now. If I can get 2 shields, I get 2 conversation points. I can buy one of these cards that I don't really want and put that under there. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than, well, if I only get 1 point, I'll buy a reroll and then, well, maybe put the reroll under there. Yeah, I'm going to play it now. All right. Okay, little compromises. Well, if I get no successes, it's -1 conversation point, +2 threat level, and a dead hostage. Okay, that's 1 so far. That's good. I'd really like a second one. Well, I missed my little, whatever. Rolling bowl thing, but hey, it was a shield. Alright, 2 shields. 2 points. -2 threat and a hostage. That'll be 3 hostages. Great. Okay, and then I'm going to buy the other You Need to Trust Me and all the free ones. Dice tray, jeez. This thing is a dice tray. Alright. So I'll buy that. And then 0. New tarot card. And 5 hostages left. Petty demand. Offer 20% discount coupon for my memoir for all the protesters. I have to resolve this immediately. So I can concede for +3 conversation points at the start of the next conversation phase. So if I concede this, I get 3, and then I place this under Misha, or I roll for paranoia and discard this card. Well, paranoia is gone now. So does that mean I have to put it under Misha, or I can choose the roll for paranoia and it does nothing? Penalty. If there are any demands under Misha, there is one. Draw and resolve the next red tarot card after resolving this card. I think I can choose the roll for paranoia, but since I made it go away, it won't do anything. I don't think I should have to put it under there. Alright, so I'm choosing that option, and I don't have to roll for paranoia, and I get 3 conversation points. Nice. Hopefully that's correct. Yes, put over her. You mean put it under her? Because the paranoia, oh, there it is. Yeah, there were the paranoia rolls earlier, but I conceded, oh, that's the demand that's down here. I spent 5 conversation points to make paranoia go away. So I think I can still choose this, it's just I don't have to actually do it. Well, I don't have to do the roll for paranoia part, I gotta discard it. Yeah, I think that was right before you got back. I did that on the very first turn. Alright. So that was actually good. Just 3 free conversation points. Okay, I like that. Now, next turn, I need to put another card under here. I'm up to 4 under there now. Well, that just means on the last turn, I just won't put a card under there. That'll concede this, and I'll get all these back. So I'm going to have a lot of cards on the last turn. Or if I think I can finish it off in one turn, do it then to get all the extra cards. Alright, well, 4 chances to rescue a hostage. Alright, let's reflect on the situation. That's a hostage and a conversation point. Alright, let's do the other one of those. Another hostage and a conversation point. Oh, and this also might have been while you were gone. I got to open up one of the advanced skill envelopes that had cards, and it was 2 more 0-point cards. So those are these new ones that are out here for this round. Okay, keep cool. Still so many rounds left. Might be down to just 1 hostage after this. That's a hostage. The other keep cool. That's another hostage. All right, down to just 1. Five conversation points. I mean, I could get hostage escort, get something else to discard, and should be able to finish it off next round. Small talk. 2 shields, that's 3 points. 8. And the last one. 2 points. So 10 points. All right. Let's see. So I only have to rescue 1 more, and then with hostage escort, the second one would be capturing Misha. Yeah, it's close, and I mean, there's still lots of turns left, so should be no problem. Oh, the one way it could go wrong is if something happened to where this hostage goes away and then a killed hostage comes up, that would kill her, and this card, the card under her says if she gets eliminated, I lose. Alright, so yeah. Hostage escort, I could get both of them. That'd be 6 points. Get the re-rolls, that's 8 points. And something to discard. Oh, I don't know. How about just take a breath. All right, that's 10 points. Okay, free cards are down there. You'll never see it coming. Take a random gold pivotal event card from those out of play and place it face down on top of the terror deck. Oh, extra turn. Alright. I mean, I think the only way it's not going to end right now is if I get a failure on this and rerolls don't work, that'll end the conversation. Oh, but something has to go under there. Just take a breath is going to go under there. Okay, hostage escort. Let's end it right now. 2 shields. That's last hostage, and she's captured. Alright, well that one wasn't too bad. Having all the green dice and now, yeah, some extra free cards That's really helping stuff. I guess that's one thing of playing the career mode is it does start to get easier as you get some more stuff. Oh, I forgot I could have used captain. Now that I'm a captain, I could have done that on this card under here. Could have conceded this demand without spending the 5 points. Could have just used the captain skill. No, that was a waste. Maybe could have been done a little earlier. I got promoted. That was after. Oh, right at the start. The start of year 8, after the career card, I was supposed to do a merit roll, but I forgot to roll it. And then at the end of the year, I said, oh yeah, I was supposed to do a merit roll, and rolled and got promoted to captain. So it really happened at the start of year 8. Yeah, now captain can, any of these demand cards, as long as it's 6 or fewer conversation points to concede it, you can do that free once. Yeah, that's the top rank. Okay, let's see, all her cards. All right, that was, I think that was all her stuff. Except I just took all the conversation cards that I had underneath that escape demand. All right, there we go. All right, okay, so that was Misha for year 9. Another win. She was captured. It's 11 hostages saved because I had to add 1. Yeah. And 1 dead. All right, that's 11 deaths for the career. You know, I'm just going to leave these in the hostage pool and see how many I need next time. One more. All right. Personal card, and then 1 more year to go. You decide to start a charity in the name of the fallen victims of past negotiations. You hold a fundraiser and invite all your friends and family. The turnout is great, but then an aged man approaches you. My son survived Iraq. He survived Afghanistan. But he didn't survive the hostage situation in his own damn hometown because someone like you didn't do their job. Don't think that raising a bit of money is going to erase the deaths you've allowed on your watch. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, politely ask him to leave or apologize to the man for his loss and explain to him how the charity will help folks like him. I don't think he'll appreciate that much. I don't think he'll appreciate either of those. All right, ask him to leave or explain to him how the charity will help folks like him. Make him leave. Or ask him to leave. All right, we'll ask him to leave. Let's see what we get. You reply to the man, unfortunately, sir, we can't save everyone, but we do our best. Now I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Oh, +1 career stress. I haven't had many career or personal stress checks, not for a while. And gain trait restraint. I already have restraint. All right, negotiation impacts. Okay, fill out the card. Successful negotiation, gain reward promotion. Since I'm already captain, I don't think that'll do anything, but I'll draw it anyway. Well, if there is another promotion card. Let's see, rewards. Yeah, there's still a promotion card. Single use. Your next roll for promotion automatically succeeds. But, yeah, I'm already a captain, so I don't think that's going to do anything. We'll just put it over there. Okay. Choose -1 personal stress or -1 career stress. Personal can't go below 3, so career. Alright, time for year 10. No stressor cards, so I go straight to the career card. Please join us in honoring one of your own at their retirement party. Do we get a call during the retirement party that there's an abduction to go take care of? You've come so far in your career and you feel like you could even run excuse me, you feel like you could even run the show as chief. It isn't going to be easy, and you're not sure she'll react to you challenging her for the role. Let's see. Oh, so we don't get to do a negotiation. That might have been the last one. If you do not have alternate... Oh, okay. I gotta choose here. I do have alternate finale pack 1, so I can use this. Inform the chief of your intent to run against her or wait for another promotion. I'm already captain. So, no reason to wait for another promotion. Running against the chief. That's the way to go. The chief is dismayed. Why would you go against me, Captain, after all I have done for you? You tell her it isn't personal. You were just ready for the next step. The people can decide. Once during the finale, you may re-roll as many dice as you want. All right. And then it says, open alternate finale pack 1. All right, one of the 3 endings. Here it is. Alright, so that was the last hostage negotiation, unless there are some in here. Let's see. But it sounds like we're running for chief. Okay, read this card first. Oh, 3 endings. There are 3 finales, and this has 3 endings. It sounds like I have to play the game 9 times. Okay, and then a bunch of cards. I mean, could always read what the other endings are, but yeah, lots of different endings. I mean, assuming the other 2 each have 3 endings, yeah, 9 different ways it can end. All right. Oh, no little red boxes on this one. All right. The chief of police is an elected position. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you would skip the fun part. No, I mean, I'm going to play at least a couple more times. The chief of police is an elected position, and although it requires law enforcement experience, you certainly exceed the minimum requirements. Well, yeah, made it up to captain. Taking the chief's job isn't going to be easy, though. You're going to have to win the vote over a chief whom has been elected multiple times. But you wouldn't be trying if you didn't think you could win. Besides, it is either this or retirement at this point. You're going to have to do everything you can to impact the polls. All right, so it says remove the cards ending A, B, and C and place them aside, face side down. Sure. All right, put those aside. And then these all look the same. Debating the chief. Take 1 die for each star in your rank. Ooh, 5 dice. You may choose which dice you select. So let's move this. Gonna have to do some rolling. And this red card said, during the finale, 1 time you can re-roll all dice as many times as you want. And let's see, none of these other things are going to have any use. Okay. Shuffle the remaining 10 cards to create the finale deck. Alright, mix these up a bit. Okay, there's the finale deck. And, well, the 3 greens and 2 of the reds. Those are the dice. Note that in this finale, you may discard 2 trait cards and or unused reward cards to convert a 4 into a success. Oh, okay. Can I discard divorced? That's a trait. Alright, so any of this stuff, yeah, these are all traits and rewards. Wait a minute, unused reward cards. Oh, digital forensics is a reward. Promotion's a reward. Okay, so I have 7 cards up there. Yeah, corrupts all. These are also traits, but I don't know. Since those affect stress levels, I don't know if I can use those. Oh, it says you may not discard corrupt or defiant in this way. Okay, can't do defiant or corrupt. But apparently I can discard divorced. Right. During the finale, you'll be gaining pull points. Take 1 hostage token for each pull point you gain. Oh, well, all right. Well, yeah, if I'm chief of police, that's going to attract all the ladies. I'll get remarried. All right. When ready, draw the first card from the finale deck. Okay. First card. Okay. Looks like these have choices. Your record on hostages comes out via a media story. It seems someone in the department shared all your records and results. The chief insists she had nothing to do with it. You don't know if you believe her or not. Let's see. Everything starts at the top and she was in charge the whole time. Or, tragic events happen every day in law enforcement. I've learned a lot and I will apply that knowledge as chief. So, blame it on the chief or say you've learned from it. Well, I guess there's boxes for the totals. Let's see. Difficult choice, huh? Alright, 11 total dead hostages and 56 saved hostages. Alright. Probably if she is there, she has to be corrupt. So blame it on her. Although most of the dead hostages were from the earlier chief of police that we slept with, but then she got murdered at some point. So this is a different chief of police. Record's been good since she's been there. But hey, the public doesn't know that. Alright, we can blame it on her. Okay. Everything starts at the top and she was in charge the whole time. Your attempt to shift blame to the chief works on some, but not others. Of course, they are more inclined to believe you or not, based on how many hostages you actually lost. Gain corrupt. Oh. Up to corrupt 3. 0 to 10 hostages killed, 3 poll points. 11 to 17, 1 poll point. Oh. Just get 1. 17 or more, lose 1 poll point. Alright. 1 poll point. Okay. So that's it for first one. Next one, the chief has decided, oh, and what did it say at the bottom there? That says, resolve the next card. If there are no more cards remaining, then we do one of the endings based on how many poll points you have. All right. I'm sure they're all going to say that. Okay. The chief has decided to resort to smear ad campaigns against you. The thing about smear campaigns is that they work, but at what cost? What are you going to do about this? Launch a smear campaign of your own or rise above it? I'm afraid of this corruption going up some more, so. Should we rise above it? I mean, a smear campaign, that probably won't cause corruption, but good to avoid that. All right, so rise. Oh, launch a smear campaign? All right. We can do that. I mean, that shouldn't be corruption. Okay, launch a smear campaign of your own. You have your campaign manager run some ads pointing out some of the low points in the chief's career, a few of which were not public until now. If you have the loyalty trait, remove it from the game. Gain 1 poll point for per level of corruption you have. If you do not have the corrupt trait, take it and gain 1 poll point. All right. I think I do have loyalty. Well, loyal, so I assume they mean that. Loyalty is out. And get 1 poll point for each level of corruption. Okay, 3 points. So on that one, it was good to be corrupt. Okay, and then, yeah, same thing. Do the next card unless that was the last one. Ooh, how many poll points? If 22 or more, you get ending A, 11 to 21, B, and fewer than 11, C. All right. So I assume that means A is the best ending, but you need 22 for that. And how many of these were there? 10 total, 8 more. In an effort to connect directly with the voting base, you start going door to door, attending fish fries, barbecues, and any other public event where you can shake hands with voters. Choices are: share about your experience as a negotiator, what you've accomplished, and what you will do as chief. Or share about yourself as a person, get to know your base, and truly connect with them on a personal level. All right, so talk about your experience as a negotiator, or just talk about yourself as a person. Negotiator or person? What should we pick? Go for the experience? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, you don't want the chief of police to just be somebody nice. You want them to know what they're doing. All right. You make some connections and hope that the stress you feel relating to your career didn't negatively impact the impressions you made. Roll your dice. Gain 1 poll point for each result higher than your career stress. 3. Ooh, lose 1 poll point for each one lower than your career stress. Uh-oh. Well, okay. 4, 5, or 6, get a poll point. 1 or 2, lose 1. And, yeah, roll your dice. So roll all 5 of these. All right. Well, a 1 and a 2 would lose 2, and these would gain 2. The 3 is nothing, so it's a wash. Oh, that's right. Corruption, your career stress can't go below this, so if this moves up anymore, that's going to move up the career stress. Okay. All right, still at 4 poll points after 3 of them. Next one. You have an all-important decision to make about how much of your budget to use on yard signs. While they never seem to make a difference in your eyes, your advisors insist that they are important for getting support at the polls. I hope the other endings don't, or the other finales don't have to do with running for chief of police. Just had an election yesterday. This is feeling ugh. All right. Spend the recommended 10% of your campaign budget on yard signs, or get aggressive and spend 20% of the budget on yard signs. Yeah, heard enough debates and stuff lately. All right, 10% or 20%? I'm thinking 20. 20? Yeah, I agree. All right, 20%. You spend so much that your signs are everywhere. Everyone who wanted one, and even a few that didn't get one. Your signs outnumber the chief's and all other candidates. Oh, it's not just her, huh? But you are a bit nervous that maybe you spent too much of your budget. Roll your dice and apply the following based on the sum. Oh, that's right. There's also that, the card that said to open up this pack said one time during this you can re-roll as many dice as you want, as many times as you want. Yeah. So could have done that here to make sure it was 5 pull points. Well, we'll see if it comes up later. All right. So roll the dice and find the sum. Okay. All right. Well, that's a re-roll. It's 18 so far. 24. 18 plus, gain 3 pull points. Ooh. 1 to 11, you would only get 1 pull point, and you'd also lose a die. 12 to 17, get 1. Yeah, 18, get 3. All right, up to 7. Well, just 4 more for the middle ending. All right, next one. You have almost run through your budget, and there's still a few weeks left in the campaign. You're going to have to do some more fundraising to finish your campaign strong and win the race. So, solicit corporate and special interest support for large donations. Ah, those bastards. Or solicit individuals for smaller donations, knowing you will need a lot more of them. All right, corporate or individuals? I mean, I'm leaning individuals, although we get a lot more money from those shilling to those corporations. So, what do we think? Yeah, but probably. Yeah, could raise the corruption. Good point. And I really don't want that to go up more. Could be some more stuff where you have to compare to career stress. So, individuals? Yeah. All right, we'll go for individuals. All right, so solicit individuals for smaller donations, knowing you will need a lot more of them. All right, let's see what we get. There isn't a lot of time, but your team hits the phones and the pavement really hard. They get a lot done, and you raise enough to get to the end of the campaign as long as nothing goes terribly wrong. Gain 1 die, or roll your dice, gain 1 pull point for each result higher than your personal stress. So roll 5 dice, and everything higher than a 4 gets 1 pull point, or get an extra die. There are still half of the cards left. And I guess you're allowed to have more than 5 dice for this. For all the terror rolls, all the threat rolls earlier, you could only have 5. But I don't know about this. Maybe we can have 6. So I'm thinking take the extra die. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take one more. Hopefully I'm not supposed to do that and go beyond 5. Or hopefully it's okay that I do that and go beyond 5. Alright, 5 more to go. Still sitting at 7 poll points. Need 15 for the, I assume, best ending. With just a few weeks left until voting day, a third-party candidate has become a force in the election and is now leading the polls. You quickly pull together a strategy meeting with the team to discuss how to deal with this threat. Collaborate with the Chiefs team or figure this out on your own. Well, Chief already doesn't like us. She's mad we're running against her. So, figure this out with our own team or get the Chiefs' help. Follow your instinct. We're going to figure this out on our own. Let's see. If you can't be the best on your own, then you don't deserve it. Your campaign manager scoffs, but as usual, comes around after a bit of a cool-off period. The Chiefs team launches a severe smear campaign against the new challenger, and it all but crushes them. Meanwhile, your team stuck with the same strategy, and you even gained ground on the Chief. Gain 2 poll points or gain 1 more die. Well, only 4 more cards. I need to start getting poll points, so I think I'll take the 2 and stick with 6 dice. All right. 4 more. A local reporter asks for a one-on-one interview to give voters a sense of who Captain really is. Okay. As they put it. You realize this could be a very good or a very bad thing. So, choices are be completely honest and open during the interview, or tell a white lie or omit the truth as needed. So, lying could give corruption. So, be completely honest. Maybe we'll just have to roll to see if that's bad, but 6 dice. Yeah, we'll be completely honest. All right, let's see. Small text this time. It is an emotional interview filled with... What? I mean, I don't know how well these have shown up, but you know, you get dark text with the red under there when the text is really small. All right. It is an emotional interview filled with drama, inspiration, and a whole other range of emotions. You take a long, deep, heavy breath as the interview ends, and the realization of just how impactful your life has been. Look back at your career sheet, at all of the info you recorded. Circle anything that gives you an emotion of disappointment. Okay. Square anything that gives you an emotion of pride. Stop reading until you have done so. All right. Circle disappointments and squares around prides. They need to add a magnifying glass? Yeah. It's the whole red thing. I mean, if the text is that small up here, you know, just some black text on a mostly white background, it wouldn't be that bad. It's the whole red thing. Or I'll blame it on that. Maybe my eyes are just getting old. All right. Circle disappointment and square stuff you're proud of. Well, wins are squares. Losses are circles. All those no hostage deaths, those are squares. 5 and 4 hostages dead. That's definitely a disappointment. Ooh, making it to captain. That's a sense of pride. And then maybe 56 total hostages saved. The ratio of 56 to 11, perhaps? That's something to be proud of. I'll say 1 hostage. That's not quite disappointment or pride. I don't know. That looks good to me. Capture Sicko. Oh, except you don't actually capture Sicko. He escaped no matter what. Yeah. Sicko escaped. I mean, I thwarted him, got the win, but he escaped. So maybe capturing abductors rather than having to kill them. Getting divorced positive. Yeah. I didn't write it on there, though. Traits. Divorce. Yeah, I could have written divorced under traits. It's just, I think this part... Oh, and I mean, really, I just made copies of that stuff. The career cards look like this, so get some nice color on it. Anyway, this stuff I think is mainly for when you save the game. You have to box it all back up so that you remember what you had. So I didn't bother putting anything on there because I knew I wasn't going to have to do that. So I didn't write divorced on there. I don't think I can add it now. But I would agree, getting divorced positive. But yeah, at the same token, it could have been learning CPR. Oh, there's a sense of pride. Capture instead of killing. Yeah. I don't know. Do each one of those get a... Well, if I'm going to do that, then Sicko escaping is a disappointment. And Elijah escaping the first time, that's a disappointment. Although that goes along with a loss. I don't know. I feel like I'm counting stuff twice on all those, except for Sicko. All right. Well, let's see. I think that's enough marking that. It says that Sicko didn't kill your ex-wife was also a disappointment. No, it was worth it though. That got, I think that led to a promotion and one of the green dice. So no, it was worth it that he didn't kill the ex-wife. All right, I'm going to see what it says on here now. It says gain 1 pull point for each square and lose 1 pull point for each circle. Maximum 5 points gained or lost. Okay, well, the only circles on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that's going to be 5 pull points. All right, so that's what? 14 now. All right, ending B, 8 more in the last 3 cards to get to ending A. All right, that one's done. Next one. Your campaign manager calls you. This is bad. Tell me if this isn't true. A story involving you and a bad decision you allegedly made has been leaked to the press. What, sleep into the previous chief that's dead now? It's a lie. I never did or said any of that, or come clean and admit it. Saying it's a lie, that could be some more corruption. Yeah, come clean. I agree. All right, come clean and admit it. Let's see. Well, we don't know if that's the decision. You admit to the corrupt activity in the story and spin it as best you can. You use the key phrases given to you by your campaign manager, like changed my life and learned from my mistakes. But there is no question This is going to hurt you in the polls. Roll your dice, lose 1 poll point, and lose 1 corruption level for each success rolled. Ooh. I mean, losing corruption is good, but I don't want to lose poll points. Well, now I don't like having 6 dice. Oh, well, I got 0. Okay, well, there are only 2 more cards to go. Is it worth discarding 2 cards to change that one into a success and go down to 2 corruption but also lose 1 poll point? Or I can still re-roll all dice once. Or it's said as many times as I want, right? Yeah, it's 1 poll point, gets rid of the corruption. I mean, I don't really want to re-roll here because, I mean, the most I can do is lower corruption 2 and lose 2 poll points. I mean, it's only 1 more than just doing a discard. And I don't want to re-roll and get a bunch of shields and lose a bunch of poll points. Let's see what this said. Let's see. Yeah, it said once during the finale you can re-roll as many dice as you want. Okay, 1 re-roll. Yeah, I think the discard's better. So we'll just turn in a couple of these. So corruption's now down to 2, and 1 poll point goes away. So now it's 13. Right, let's see, 5, yeah, 13. But only 2 cards left. Need to get 9. Might not be possible. All right, you show up at the local university and enter the auditorium to participate in a town hall debate. The major issue that seems to be at the forefront of the debate is whether every officer should be required to wear a body camera or not. Oh, come on. This is too real life. Argue for body cams on every officer, even though it will be a huge burden on the department financially, or argue against body cams because of the financial impact, even though the public is largely in favor of them. Well, we should do what the public wants, I think. If I want to get poll points, I think we need to do what they want. So body cams or no body cams? No body cams? All right. No, I don't think that would be more corruption. And besides, it's down to 2 now. All right, well, we'll go with no body cam, see how that goes. All right. The crowd jeers at you as you argue against body cams. When you explain the impact would be higher taxes. The jeers subside some, but overall the crowd seems unimpressed. The next day in the paper, your response is lauded by analysts and the high-ranking officers in your department. It says, roll your dice and lose 1 poll point for each blank. Ooh, that would be bad if that had been the roll. Then gain 1 die for each success rolled. Well, there are only 2 more dice, and there's only 1 card left. All right. Lose 1 poll point for each blank. Ouch. I think this is the time to do the 1 reroll. All right, reroll all these. All right, still 3 blanks, and gain 2 dice. Yeah, okay. That's 3 poll points, down to 10. Oh, It's the bad ending right now. Last one. All right, your campaign manager recommends a public presentation at the downtown library as a great chance for you to share your expertise and qualifications with the voters. The only problem is, it conflicts with a dinner meeting you had set up with the mayor to discuss your plans for the department's future. You can only do one. So present at the library or meet with the mayor. Need some poll points. I don't think meeting with the mayor is going to get us any poll points. I think we need to go to the library. Yeah, all right, I agree. Present at the library. Okay. The crowd is, shall we say, a bit smaller than expected, and you weren't expecting much. For those that are there, your presentation is very effective. And then comes the question and answer session. Roll all of your dice, minus 1 die for each of the following conditions that are true. Your corruption is 2 or higher, so minus 1 die for that. You have the defiant trait. Yeah, that was the one under here, right? Yeah. Minus 1 die for that. Your career stress is 5. Nope. And then gain 1 poll point for each success. Okay. I still get to roll all these, and every shield gives a poll point. Should be able to get the middle ending. All right, 3 plus 3. All right, so that finished it at 13. So yes, as it said, 22 or more poll points ending A, 11 to 21, B, otherwise C. Where did I put those? Oh, they're underneath. All right, ending B. Oh man, more decisions. Oh, and then finally, the end. All right. Election day is finally here, and you are in an extremely close race with the chief. She hasn't been challenged like this in years, and you are so close you can taste it. There is nothing left to do now but wait. After a few hours of slowly slipping in the polls, your percentage settles at around 47%. Winning is a long shot at this point, but at least that is what your campaign manager tells you. Say a prayer while you wait, asking the Lord to grant you the win, or enjoy your favorite bourbon and wait for the final results. Pray to God or drink. Well, drinking was the choice in an earlier one, so are we going with drink again? Always drink. Yep, all right. The bourbon eases your nerves and ultimately softens the blow when the call is made in favor of the chief. You slump back in your seat and let sleep take you. It was the best sleep you have ever had. When you wake up, you have over 50 messages in your voicemail. There was a recount and the election has been called too close to call. There will be a required runoff election in 3 months. You're going to need a bit more bourbon. Roll 5 dice. If you roll 3 or more successes, resolve ending A. Otherwise, resolve ending C. Oh, okay. So there are only 2 different ways this can go, not 3. Well, unless praying to God would have ended it some other way. All right. So what was that? Roll 5 dice. 3 or more successes, ending A. Well, definitely the green ones. Oh, this would be a good time for the rerolls. Hey, 4 successes. That's ending A. Choices again. Ending C choices? Yes, all right. So not the end yet. All right, resolve this one. So this should be it. Election day is finally here, and you are in an extremely close race with the chief. She hasn't been challenged like this in years, and you are so close you can taste it. There's nothing left to do but wait. That was the same as the last one. The percentages go back and forth. 52% for you, then 51% for her, then 50% each. And this goes on for a few hours. Finally, with 97% of the polling precincts reporting, you have 52% of the votes, and they call the election in your favor. You've won. Oh, this one's not a choice. You've been consumed by corruption. Level 5 is one of them. Or you haven't been consumed by corruption. If it's 4 or lower, you get this one. All right, well, good. Not level 5 corruption. So, but now I kind of want to play this, win the election, and be corrupt to see what's going to happen there. So I guess since these have different ways of ending, maybe there are 4 different endings: 2 on A, 2 on C, or 2 on A, 2 on C, depending on whether you're corrupt. All right, well, let's see. Not corrupt. Oh, tiny print. You assume the role of chief. Your colleagues are thrilled and welcome you into the role with a big celebration. The chief congratulates you on a hard-fought battle. And appears not to hold any grudge. You become great friends, and years later, you go on to co-found a charitable organization benefiting survivors of crisis events. You run a tight ship, and the department does very well under your leadership. Before it is all said and done, you earn several commendations and awards. You have an unprecedented run of 17 years as the chief of police. You are never beaten in the polls despite a few close calls, and ultimately step down. You retire on your terms and look back on your career with nothing but pride. All right, so I assume that's the best ending if we get alternate finale 1, but okay. Ending C, who knows what that was? Well, I assume that's where you lose. All right. So that was, playing through with alternate finale 1. Oh, I should keep those out and sleeve those. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to play through this again. Where's the big deck of cards? So, because all the career year cards, just choose another one of those to build a new career year deck. I'll just keep aside all the cards that got used for that round. Yes, thank you. I have to put the personal cards back. Although, let's see, how long? I've been going almost 3 hours. I'm going to start the whole thing over and do it again, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Unless I should just start right now and get a couple years out of the way. Stressor, create personal, all right. So set those aside. Setting it up won't take too much. Oh wait, no, I do want to keep the personal cards aside too. There are enough to play through the whole game again with what's left. Stressor cards. Alright, those are all ready to go. I guess I have to do a little cleaning up of all this. Take out all the extra cards that I got put in. Oh, rebox up all the special dice. So, yeah, I'll set it up and I'm going to start another run tomorrow. All right, so that's it for playing this tonight. Yep. All right. Where's the end stream button? There it is. All right. You gonna join in again tomorrow? See what another playthrough entails? All right, cool. And yeah, I'm gonna change it up, and I'm gonna use the other tarot deck from the original game. Same thing with the conversation cards. I'm gonna use the ones from the original. They're a little different, but yep. And most of the abductors will be different, so we'll see how it goes then. So, yeah. All right. Well then, see you tomorrow. And have a great night.